Hello, and welcome back to my channel. You already know how y'all feeling. Today is October 23rd. It is Saturday. Uh, Something about like being behind the back, behind the scenes. I don't know if it's being sneaky or there's just something going on behind the scenes, and we about to figure it out. Like as far as some clarity goes, because the more you know about the information that is definitely supposed to be beknownst to you is not being known to you. So we need to get those messages out. We're going to start off with a prayer, then we're going to get into these cards. You already know, with the power of the Most High God, assisted by my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, I reverse the spells, curses, and any dark energy manipulated to hurt me, stall me, or destroy me. My higher self is a love earth angel. My language exudes kindness, fairness, and fierceness. Not the flesh, smooth tongues, deceit, or anything impure will govern over me or direct my life's path. Any attempts to put darkness on my path will be met by the holiest of spirits to be put to an end by reversal. Let the tile fall, because my demolition crew is ready. As it is written, so it is, so it will be. Yes, tribe. You are ready, darlings. You are ready. I hope y'all been taking these challenges as you're supposed to take challenges, as a lesson for yourself and for the general well-being of the world. It's a decent life. It's a good living. But we have to be able to put our shit aside sometimes and help the general public, even if it's just one person at a time. Can't force things. Delays are blessings in disguise. You really don't know what kind of energies you were protected from. You don't know what God had to do before you walk your path that he had to clear up for you. Life is too hard, especially for those who feel. But because they empathetic and, understand the harmony of the earth, they smile anyway. They get hurt the most because they don't mind being vulnerable. And sometimes we don't get hurt, it's just disappointment, right? Empathizers out there, it's just disappointment that some people just, they rather see your kindness for a weakness as opposed to an opportunity to learn something for themselves. Like, wow, this person is really open. Instead, they'd be like, oh no, I can't be that open, but let me find out some information about them. Crazy shit. So what's going on behind the scenes for the gentleman? I'm here being thankful. Evolving, learning from the past. Becoming one with your higher good. So what's going on behind the scenes? I thought about this guy, the not giving up, the wounded warrior, the 9 of Wands. He got the courage to keep going. Very brave. Very brave. Smart. Strategic. Coming out the rubble. Leading with their heart. Very intelligent and emotionally connected. Six of Cups talks of harmony with the old and the new. So it seems like somebody has the courage to put their shit aside emotionally. It's the cups are. And learn to like be there for other people even when their shit is down. Balancing like traditions with things that are accustomed to working with us, you know? Taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. There's something going on that it's like you have to be in warrior mode, but you can't give up. And you won't give up. There's a light inside you, this tree of life, right here. And you're learning that there's some traditions that work, tried and true, and there's just some that just don't work for you. And you're allowing yourself to go with what works for you when tradition can't come in. And you're taking a leap of faith in yourself. You've learned enough to know that you can go on. You can trust yourself and the Most High. The Most High to not lead you astray, to not allow you to get off a cliff. The Hangman in reverse. Loss of perspective. I don't know if this is a past energy or it was like you're doing this work and now you lost perspective. What's going on? What's going on? So we have like two male energies here. And they're like cats. They're felines. So maybe Leo energy. And somebody was doing a spiritual work. And now somebody has lost perspective. Judgment. Justice, excuse me. Something is about to be balanced out. Perhaps this hanged man of the wounded warrior lost sight of something. A male energy lost sight of something, and something's about to be balanced out. Something happened where there was a state of confusion. But with this justice card here is like 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. Balance. It's going to be evened out. Two of Swords. There'll be some discernment here. The information that is going to be brought out, or the scales that will balance, is going to bring out some clarity. You can use your discernment because you trust in yourself and the Most High God to give you the answers. There's a balancing out here that's going to happen. So if you're in this state of confusion, or you find yourself in a state of confusion, give it time and patience enough to allow the universe to step in, because that's a major arcana card. 2 major arcana cards. You're lost in your head. That's a meditative mode here. So when you allow the universe to step in, God, when you allow life to happen and the scales get balanced here, Libra energy, 2 of Swords, you'll give yourself some discernment. Two of Swords could be you're stuck. You don't know what to say. But you see that Two of Swords got the third eye open. Blindfolded, but got that third eye open. So spiritually, things are gonna be like even out. And you're gonna know what to do for you to move forward. It has to. It's just the way the world works. Ace of Wands, beginnings. You'll be moving forward. That Nine of Wands into an Ace. Because they know everything's ever so evolving. Triple E. Everything ever so evolving. So if you have an E in your name, probably talking to you. If you know somebody with an E in their name or letter E, it could be, let me see, A, B, C, D, E. 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. There's a love for something here. Eight of Cups. With the Six of Cups. With Justice. More ways to evolve. I think there's a love for evolvement. A love for elevating. A love for being a better you. That's wonderful. So it seems like what was going on behind the scenes is that you're being divinely guided and you're listening to yourself. You're opening. You're becoming more receptive to a new energy. And only good can come from that. Yep. On a spiritual journey. Six of Swords. Whatever masculine energy I'm talking to, whoever I'm talking to, whoever resonates with this, congratulations. This is beautiful energy. But it doesn't mean, as you've experienced in your life, it doesn't mean that it's always easy. Because something happens that throws you off. You have to allow life to happen and step in. When traditions don't. When you can't. That's why the Justice card and the Six of Cups are very important lessons. Very important lessons. When to step in, when to allow life to step in, let it happen. That's what you have to discover here and discern. Four of Swords, taking a much needed break. Because after all this, you could ease up on yourself. Four usually symbolizes the reward that comes with, coming together with others. Finding your tribe. And four is the reward that comes with that. You know what I mean? And then that gets to the nitty gritty, because then you get to 5, the middle passage, where you have to contemplate what works and what doesn't. 6, the love for it. You know what I'm saying? 7, success, luck, fortune. 8, infinity. You know what I'm saying? What comes around goes around. What you put in is what you get out of. And 9 is that, that karma, that real shit. That real shit is a little different than infinity, because now infinity is motion. Things are happening, you know what I mean? What you get back, what you put in. It is cycles. There are ups and downs and everything, but it is motion. 9 is that fruition of what comes after that. And then 10 is accomplishments, everything. It's a build up. So when you deal with 4, it's all right, you can take a much needed break, because there's a balance. There's a balancing. The Justice, there's a balancing out, and you're keeping evolving, so it's you feel comfortable to take that rest. That's to be 15 minutes in. No matter what people say, We got to go and the persistence, you know what I mean? You take a much needed break. I know that's kind of contradictory, but it's like you felt good enough to put your feet up after all the inner work you did, you know what I'm saying? While doing the physical work and all of that. But it's like you resting is action. You know what I'm saying? The ing is movement. It's something. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing. And so there may even be people to be like, nah, what do you, God, I'm trying to give you a hard time. That old say, nay say, you know what I mean? That old shit. That because you already came through with a 9. You're already a 9. You know what I mean? You're about to be a 10, maybe even a night. Not even, what is that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all that part of me, but it's one of those things where it's like you're not really yet. Yeah, the lessons learned here, balancing tradition, like when things get you out of whack, you got to, allowing yourself with the new to like let life happen. None of that old where you stepped in your own way and you keep evolving no matter what people say. You're gonna, do your thing. You're taking these lessons in stride. You're applying them. And that's when you see the blessings. That's when you manifest. That's when you learn. And there's a codependency here. There's a codependency here. So, and maybe there's family that's codependent on you. It's like when you get a chance to rest, you can't. Friends and family need you. But you're persistent and you got the courage and you don't give up. And it's like, there's always work to do. There are always opportunities to check ourselves, to check our energy. Being careful with the people we surround ourselves with. And I think taking that much needed break with the Four of Swords, it's like you're taking a break from family. You're taking a break from codependent people. You're taking a break from getting in your own way or having people get in your own way. Well, it's mostly you because we decide. We always have a choice, free will. You know what I'm saying? You can always say no. We can always say, I don't have the time today. You can always say, I'm not really feeling good or I'm not in the headspace. But, sometimes we don't do that because we're scared to hurt other people's feelings. And it's not about feelings because they shouldn't be hurt. It's about what you can and cannot do for yourself or for other people. Queen of Swords. So it's like there's a female around you that's a bit closed-minded. I guess that's that codependent energy. And she needs to take a break. She needs to stop being so hard on herself as far as like what she can and cannot produce. But I don't know. She's nasty. She's nasty. Queen of Swords. Ugh. Queen of Swords in reverse? That's a bitch. Either somebody's holding out on money or resources or whatever the case may be, or protecting their assets from this Queen of Swords, or I don't know what. But there's a nasty, closed-minded Queen of Swords here. You on your spiritual journey, and it's been male energy most of the time, but this Queen of Swords is somebody's like, yeah, I came together with someone and they gotta protect their assets because This nasty, close-minded Queen of Swords person. Or bitchy, or just disrespectful with her mouth. Queen of Wands here. With the Knight of Wands. Yeah, nah. This one right here. Queen of Wands is happiness. Queen of Wands is manifestation in her work. So this Queen of Swords, you're really not energetically matched to. It seems like you're more into the wands. Woo! What is going on here? Maybe you wish, that was the energy of the Queen of Swords. Maybe you in a third party situation. Or maybe it's like family or friends that, you could tell the difference from when you gotta protect your money. Yup, using your discernment with the Two of Swords here. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, take it where it resonates. You know your situation, fill in the motherfucking blanks. Okay. 20 more minutes. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like this Queen of Swords gets this Knight of Wands, this wounded warrior I'm talking to, the protagonist in this reading, this male energy I'm talking to. This Queen of Swords gets you in an immature energy. Yup, where you gotta feel like you gotta rebel against anything. You don't give a fuck about nothing. And it's like, oh, Diablo, coño, contigo. Like, what the hell just happened? Whoever this Queen of Swords is and put you in an immature mood, or there's a kid involved. There's a kid involved. Just like the Queen of Swords, there's a Page of Swords too. And whatever it is, I don't know if it's stressing the kid out, but they acting out. That's all I know. Either they putting you, this Queen of Swords is putting you in an immature energy, or there's a kid involved that's acting out because of this Queen of Swords that you gotta protect your money from. Because over here with the Queen of Wands, you got happiness. Seven of Coins. Under the 4 coins. I'm just saying, like, rewards for the hard work. Rewards for the hard work. All right. I don't know. Is this Queen of Swords putting the pressure on somebody to make the Nine of Wands immature to do something stupid for some bread? I don't know. Because rebellion to get reward for your work don't sound too kosher to me. All I'm saying is use your intuition. I know I'm using mine. I don't know if I gotta say much, but it is what it is. Alright. Let me see if I can get a number card. Cause numbers calling. See if I got the time. Oh, wow. They said use your intuition. And that's that. Take a leap of faith. You did the work. Your inner, your outer, all that. Somebody acting out, or somebody's doing something that they ain't supposed to. Stressing people out. Somebody got to protect their money, their assets and shit. Want to be happy with someone else. Or wish it could be somebody. That Queen of Swords in reverse, 4 of Coins, Queen of Wands combination right there. Man, listen. That's something. What number we got? Ooh, we don't even got a number. Ace of Hearts. Come on now, that's like the Ace of Cups. Blissful, spiritual, awakening. You did the work. Let me get my notes. So I could break it down as far as what they talking about. Talk about it. Desire for affection, a true heart, happiness, prosperity, breakthroughs in love, declarations, okay? But on the flip side, because light, dark, all that on a spectrum of extremes, they got selfishness, what can be done for me, like very selfish. Worrying can make what you really want leave. Ah, shit. So if you really want that Queen of Wands worrying with this bitch, this Queen of Swords, and you ain't gonna get that. I don't know if you, because of the Queen of Swords, you acting like a page of swords and all that. You already a 9 of Wands. You already, you know what I'm saying? Like on your way. Like she put you in a position where you gotta like kind of step up to the plate, but very immaturely. Very defiant. Because that's talk about rebelliousness for work. You gotta use your intuition here. It seems like what you want really, really is love. What you want really, really is love. Because you already coming through with so many. Like, you built the table. You know what I'm saying? You could build the house. You want love. So you got to be able to, like, separate from this Queen of Swords energy. Any last cards of advice? Any like, something. Let's see if we can get one. I got limited battery and all that. So thankful for the time. All right. So what do we have? 10 of Cups, baby. 10 of Cups. Achievements. You know, with who you're destined to be with, and whether that's your highest self or whether that's that person that you're supposed to be with. 10 of Cups is like absolute fulfillment. Like with the Ace. Come on. You know what? I think that's the messages. The last card was using your intuition with the High Priestess. You know what you're talking about, and I feel like this Queen of Cups is a High Priestess herself. Very in tune, and I feel like that's why you connect with her. You know what you want to move forward to. I don't understand why this Queen of Swords is giving you this hole. Like you gotta do this for her. Think about that. Oh, she came through for me. She this, that, and the third. In the last 6 months? In the last year? In the last 5? Really? Come on now. Times are changing. And you know this person can't keep up. So, take it where it resonates, my loves. And until next time, you already know. Peace and love.